Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. No? Very well. It's your choice. Until next... time. Greetings. Welcome to the No? Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you. Tested. No matter what. Whoa now. Ease off on the magic. Whoa now. Ease off on the magic. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but college lives on. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. My problem with her... She's threatened by me, but she is not good. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to another new student. I'm surprised... Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. I am an advisor. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusted.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is... You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of... I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored, but I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, an unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far... I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you, the Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was... The college survived, and so here we remain.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim.
You are
still
new,
has
yes?
some fine-
Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice. But Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
All right, then.
New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. Until next time. The college is a bit of an oddity in Sky. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying... Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I'd better get going.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone... Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Of course I do. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. A mage is only as good as... We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. He's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. Haven't heard from him since.
Huh? What do you... Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Rift. Horses are my whole life. I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot... I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think... I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got... Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think... You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of acid.
Sure, I'm a dirty... To oblivion with all of you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind hearts.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelid. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I do hope Mummy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grelid has been so angry. My parents miss Grelid is... Well, she's a terrible old crone. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. Like I said, hag raven. Until next time. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Until next time. You look kind of scary. Lady, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grella... I ain't afraid of the old hag. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Until next time.
I hate her. Everyone hates her. Constance tries to stop her. It is real good to us, but it's never enough.
It's too
Alright
bad
then.
the orphanage ain't letting us kids get adopted. I'd be the best son ever. Why someone like you want to hang around a place like this?
I'm sorry, but the children... Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and... But... I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors.
I was named after the sound a lion makes. You know, roar! Really?
Mercy!
I'm getting out. It's Grelin. Someone has killed Grelin.
Grelin is dead. Aventus did it.
Hooray! Grelin the Kind is dead at last. We're saved. Yay!
Victory is yours. Really did it. The Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelin.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Ha! Hooray! We love you, Dark Brotherhood!
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors again. Think you can You're trying to frighten me. You don't scare me. What do you want? You have no business being in here. The what? Why, how dare you? I will not be intimidated in my own orphanage. Get out! Get out this instant!
It's growing! Someone has killed Grillin!
Grillin is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grillin the Kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay!
Aventus really did it! I cannot... That's the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grellin.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
There was a fight down in the Ratway. The reports are sketchy. Some said... Thormo.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Well, Growlhub the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew... Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
May the gods watch over your battles. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. Let's not waste any time. I'm still here. What do you need to take? It's all in the swing. Let me show you. What do you need to take? It's all in the swing. Let me show you. What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... Well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.